Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Counting on why fans think the Duggars are left behind. Counting on alums. Michelle and Jim Bob Duggar raised their kids differently from most parents today due to their beliefs. They followed a certain homeschool program endorsed by the IBLP. Because of this, many of the Duggar kids grew up struggling to find employment and had to rely on their past fame to make money. Some Redditors also think that some of them are still stuck in the old world of technology. Keep reading to see why. Counting on a Duggar finally changing history. Most of the Duggar kids weren't able to go to college due to homeschooling. However, Jinger previously took to IG stories to answer a fan asking if she's planning on going to college. According to the Counting on alum, she has never really thought about it yet, but she knows it's a good idea. Jeremy's wife added that she's the type of person who likes to explore new things, implying that her doors to college are still open, which could make her the first Duggar to do so. Why fans think the Duggars are left behind. Some Counting on fans on Reddit discuss the possibility that the Duggar family is behind today's technology. It's no secret that most of Jim Bob and Michelle's children were raised without gadgets or access to almost any technology. They weren't allowed to listen to modern music and could only watch faith-based movies and videos. But some commenters said that Josh was the deal breaker, having access to almost everything, including the adult-based website he visited. Several Reddit users also mentioned that some of the Duggars today have been thriving on YouTube, suggesting that they were able to catch up with today's technology. Counting on Jim Bob Duggar trying to bring back family to reality TV. Another Reddit thread also speculated that Jim Bob Duggar may be trying to bring his family back to the reality show. This comes after the sudden online activities of his children, such as Jana, who hasn't posted anything on Instagram for over 2 years. Jessa also went on a barrage of Facebook posts and YouTube vlogs talking about her kids and her daily life as a mother, which is something that she hasn't done for months. However, some Counting on fans believe Jim Bob was only covering up the recent Ashley Madison documentary, where Josh was briefly mentioned. The Duggar family, once hailed as the quintessential American megafamily on 19 Kids and Counting and later Counting On, captured audiences with their strict religious values, unconventional lifestyle, and seemingly unwavering familial bond. Over the years, the Duggars have faced significant upheaval, from scandals to cultural shifts, leaving many fans questioning whether the family has been left behind in today's evolving world. Here's why some believe the Duggar dynasty, once a symbol of steadfast tradition, has struggled to keep up with changing times, from iconic to controversial. When the Duggar family debuted on television, they were praised for their wholesome image. Parents Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar showcased a lifestyle centered around faith, modesty, and family unity. They homeschooled their children, adhered to strict courting rules, and championed conservative Christian values. For many viewers, the Duggars represented a bygone era of simplicity and moral clarity. However, as the years progressed, cracks began to show. Scandals, particularly surrounding eldest son Josh Duggar, tainted their pristine image. The family's staunch beliefs also began to feel increasingly out of sync with modern society, which increasingly values diversity, equality, and progressive ideals. Critics accused the Duggars of clinging to an outdated worldview, while some former fans distanced themselves from the family altogether. Shifting cultural values. One reason fans believe the Duggars are being left behind is their resistance to adapting to societal change. While much of the world has embraced movements for women's empowerment, LGBTQ+ rights, and greater inclusivity, the Duggars have remained steadfast in their conservative beliefs. For example, the Duggar daughters are raised with the expectation of becoming homemakers, homeschooling their children, and submitting to their husbands. While some, like Jessa, Jill, and Joanna, have embraced aspects of this traditional lifestyle, others, like Duggar, have begun to question or even outright reject these expectations. Duggar's move to Los Angeles with her husband Jeremy Vuolo marked a significant departure from her Arkansas roots, and her wardrobe, featuring pants and sleeveless tops, symbolized her gradual departure from Duggar modesty standards. Jill Duggar Dillard has also publicly criticized her parents' strict rules and revealed that she and her husband, Derek, have distanced themselves from the Duggar family. Jill's memoir, Counting the Cost, shed light on the controlling environment she experienced growing up, leading some fans to wonder if others in the family feel similarly trapped. The rise of former Duggars. Interestingly, while the Duggar parents remain entrenched in their ways, many of their children have branched out. Fans have noted that those who leave the Duggar fold often find more success, happiness, and personal freedom. Jill's tell-all book was a bestseller, and Duggar's memoir, Becoming Free Indeed, resonated with readers exploring their own journeys of faith and independence. Meanwhile, others like Jana Duggar, the eldest daughter who remains unmarried, have become symbols of what many see as the restrictive nature of Duggar life. Fans speculate that Jana, at 34, may feel pressured to stay home and care for her younger siblings rather than pursuing her own dreams. The narrative of breaking free resonates deeply with fans who see the Duggar children as individuals yearning to carve out their own paths. Those who manage to step away from their parents' strict ideology often gain significant fan support, while the family as a whole risks becoming irrelevant in a world that champions individuality. The fall of Counting On. TLC's decision to cancel Counting On in 2021 dealt a significant blow to the Duggar family's visibility. Following Josh Duggar's conviction on child pornography charges, the network likely wanted to distance itself from the controversy. Without the platform of a television show, the Duggar family has struggled to maintain the public's interest. Social media remains a tool for some of the siblings, but their posts often highlight a divide between those clinging to traditional Duggar values and those exploring new lifestyles. The absence of a unified narrative has furthered the perception that the family's heyday is over. Modern-day relevance. The world has changed significantly since the Duggars first graced TV screens. Issues like social justice, climate change, and technological innovation dominate cultural conversations, leaving the Duggars' message feeling increasingly out of touch. Their unwavering stance on topics like women's roles, courtship, and education has drawn criticism from fans who once admired their convictions. Moreover, the rise of reality TV families like the Kardashians and Kris Lee's, who embrace drama and reinvention, contrasts sharply with the Duggars' rigid approach. The Kardashians, for instance, have stayed relevant by adapting to trends and addressing controversies head-on, while the Duggars' strategy of avoiding difficult conversations has only fueled speculation and backlash. The scandals that won't go away. Perhaps the most significant reason fans believe the Duggars are left behind is the ongoing shadow of scandal. Josh Duggar's crimes not only tarnished the family's reputation but also raised questions about their accountability. Critics argue that Jim Bob and Michelle failed to adequately address Josh's behavior, prioritizing the family's image over the well-being of their children. This pattern of secrecy and control has eroded trust among fans. Even as some Duggar children speak out against their upbringing, others remain silent, leading to speculation about the extent of the family's internal struggles. Hope for redemption. Despite the challenges, some fans believe the Duggars could reclaim their relevance by embracing transparency and change. If Jim Bob and Michelle were to acknowledge past mistakes and show a willingness to adapt, they might regain some public goodwill. Similarly, if the Duggar children continue to share their personal journeys, they could inspire others navigating similar challenges. Ultimately, the Duggars' future depends on their ability to balance tradition with the demands of a rapidly evolving world. For now, however, the family appears stuck in the past, leaving many fans to wonder if they'll ever truly catch up. Conclusion: the Duggars' journey from reality TV royalty to a family grappling with irrelevance reflects broader societal shifts. While their initial appeal lay in their unwavering commitment to faith and family, these same qualities now make them seem out of step with the times. As fans watch the younger generation navigate their own paths, there's hope that the Duggar legacy could evolve into something more inclusive and inspiring. Until then, however, the family's reluctance to embrace change leaves them at risk of being remembered as relics of a bygone era, rather than active participants in today's ever-changing world.